recording. And a second. Shoot. That's everything. Okay, here we go. So question number 1. Actually, I'm going to jump to question number 2. And for every 3 gray hairs that Rory has, Alice has 1. So the idea here is to set up your. There's no room here. Okay, so I'll do it on the side here. Okay. So Rory, this is Alice, and I'm going to do 3 boxes to represent each unit, the ratio 3 to 1, and last is going to be 1 box. I'm not gonna write 1 1 1 1 because everybody knows. So here's a ratio, 3 to 1 ratio. So actually, now the second piece of information that we know is that if Rory has 45 gray hairs, so I can write 45 here. That represents, so these 3 boxes, these 3 represent 45. So we know that each box is going to have the same number. So what number can I put in each box so that it adds up to 45? It's 15. So once you know that it's 15, every single other number is also going to be 15. So that gives Alice a total of 15. So Rory has 45, Alice has 15. How many fewer hairs does Alice have? She has 30 less because Rory has 30 more. If you subtract this, you get she has 30 less. So that would have been your answer. Ratio of Daniel's book to the weight of Tanya's book is 4 to 5. So Daniel is 4. One, 2, 3, 4, and then Tanya is 5. Okay, why doesn't this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we know that Daniel's book weighs 20. So this is 4 to 5. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, I'm not drawing again. So I know now that Daniel's book weighs 20. So combination of these 4 boxes gives you 20. So what number can I put in here? It would be 5. 4 boxes. 20 divided by 4 gives me 5. So it'll also be 5. So that means that Tanya's weighs 25. And if I were to add that plus that, it gives me 45. Sum of 2 numbers is 40. Ratio. So here's a big number, which is 3. A small number. Okay. Small number is 2. Okay, there's my 1, 1, 1. 3 to 2 is represented. So I'm going to draw it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I know the sum of these numbers. So if I add this, that number plus this number gives me 40. So the big number, which is represented by these 3 boxes, plus a small number, which is represented by these 2 boxes, gives me 40. So what can I put in there that it gives me 40? So the only number, there's 5 boxes and 40 total, so 40 divided by 5 should give me 8. What is the smaller number? The smaller number is 16. The top number is 24. There's 36 students in the class. Pass-fail ratio is 7 to 5. Okay, how many kids failed? So let's just write pass, fail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 1, 1. So this represents 7 over 5. 7 boxes for 7 students and 5 boxes for 5 students. Now, again, we want to see how many failed out of a total of 36. So that tells me that if I add every box over here plus that box, if I add all these, the kids that pass plus the kid that's failed, should give me 36. So all the kids that passed, all the kids that failed, added to each other gives 36. So what number can I put in each of these boxes to give me 36? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 5 boxes. So total of 12 boxes. And 36 divided by 12 gives me 3. I can put 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 boxes. 21 people here who passed. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 15 who failed. So 21 plus 15 isn't 30. It's 36 actually. So we're good here. So how many failed? 15. Cookies. Maya Wilson. It's 2 to 3. Okay, so 1, 2. Wilson is 3. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 1 to represent. So I'm going to draw this again. 2. Now I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. So Maya had 3 fewer cookies. I also can say, instead of that, like if Maya had 3 fewer, it means that Winston had 3 more. Okay, so which means that whatever number I put here, 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 and here, they're all going to be the same. But 3 more means that part right here. Because remember, up to this pink line, these 2 boxes and these 2 boxes at the bottom here, they represent the same quantity. So 3 more means that this extra box is your 3 more. So, and again, if one number is 3, everything else is 3. Is that true? Look, up to this point, Maya had 6 cookies, and up to this point, Wilson had 6 cookies. That's right, right? So the one that's more, it's this extra box here. That's why her ratio is bigger. It's 3 to 2. Her quantity is bigger. So 9 and 6. Look, 9 minus 6 is 3, which does mean 3 more. 6 sit-ups are still Mason and Zoe. So 6, the ratio of 6 to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Zoe can do just 1. So here's your ratio. Mason was able to do 20 more than Zoe. So up to this part right here, and I'll draw a line. So this is the question I draw. Up to this part, they did the same. And Mason did 20 more. And 20 more is represented by these 5 extra boxes that Mason had. So what number can I put? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes, and those represent 20 more. So the only number that works, 20 divided by 4 would be 20 divided by 5 would be 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. That represents 20 more. 20 more push-ups, sit-ups, I'm sorry, that she did. So if one number is 4, guess what? Everything else is 4. So I'm right. Up to this line here, look, Mason and Zoe did 4 sit-ups each. The extra boxes for Mason represents what he did extra, which was 20. Okay, so that's the information that I needed here to solve. Natasha shared a crowd. Okay, so they won. So the ratio here was 2 to 5. Natasha, Hank, 2 boxes for Natasha, 5 boxes for Hank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Hank received 18 more than Natasha. How much did Natasha receive? Well, so I know that 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so this is your 8 up to this part right here. They have the same amount of money. Hank has 18 more. This is what Hank has extra. Hank received this much extra, and that extra is $18. So what number can I put in these 3 boxes that represent 18? 18 divided by 3, 6. Okay. And if I know one number, everything else is going to be 6. Look, up to this line right here, Natasha and Hank has $12 each. 6, 6, 12, 6, 6, 12. But Hank has that extra represented by 3 of these boxes here. 18 more. Okay. Manuel and Jenny, ratio of 1 to 3. Manuel has 8 fewer than Jenny, or you can write Jenny has 8 more. It means the same thing. So up to this part, Manuel and Jenny have the same amount. Jenny is going to have 8 more. So these 2 extra boxes that Jenny has represent 8 more. 8 more, whatever, dollars, I guess, in this case, or 8 shares. So these 2 boxes represent 8 shares. That means that this is 4. This is 4, which makes this a 4, makes that a 4. So look, up to that point, they share the same amount of shares, 4 and 4, but Jenny has 2 more boxes, or 8 more, okay, represented by 4 and 4. So how many shares do they own altogether? Well, 4 here plus 12 here be a total of 16 shares. Let's move on to turn the page over. Enough time? Yeah, I do have time. The ratio of the number of Cathys to John. So Kathy C. John is 2, 2 to 3, 1, 2, 3. John has 24 cases. How many cases does Kathy have? So John, the total is 24. So what's 24? These 3 boxes together gives me 24, equal 24. So what number can I put in each of these boxes? Has to be 8, because 24 divided by 3 is 8. And if 1 is 8, everything else is 8. How many cases does Kathy have? 16. This one's probably easier. Ratio of the length of banner. Okay, so Aiden's banner is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sissy's banner is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So up to this point, both of these banners measure the same. Whatever it is, that measure the same. Sissy's banner, which is the bottom one, it measures 40 inches longer. So this much is the extra one that she has, which is 40 inches longer. Okay, so these 4 boxes represent 40 inches longer, which means 40 divided by 4. This is 10. This is 10. This is 10. And this is 10. So if one box is 10, they're all 10. That makes sense, right? So this is 90 and Aiden is 50. How long is Aiden's banner? 10, 20, 30, 40. She measures 50. And Sissy here is 90. Okay. 12, the ratio number of minutes. See you tomorrow. Ratio of number of minutes Kimberly used. Sabrina, so Kimberly used, and Sabrina is 3 to 5. 1, 2, 3. Sabrina. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sabrina used 45 minutes, so we know that Sabrina total number in these boxes is 45. So what number can I put in here? 45 divided by 5 boxes would mean 9, 9, 9, 9, which means on top is 9, 9, 9. So Kimberly used 27. Ratio of 2 numbers is 47. So let's pick number 8. Number B, we don't know what these 2 numbers are. So 4 to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that the difference between these 2 numbers is 36. What is the sum of both numbers? Well, I know the ratio is 4 to 7. So this would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm not going to draw it again. So I know the difference is 36. So that means that up to this part, they are the same. Up to this pink line, they're the same. The difference, this is the extra part. The extra part is equal to 36. There's 3 boxes, so that means that 36 divided by 3 is 12. So the extra part is 12. 12 in each box. Okay, that makes a difference. So that means everything else is 12. It makes sense because 12, 12, 12, 12 is 48. 12, 12, 12, 12, up 12 is 48 again. So up to 48, they're the same. But the second number is a little bit longer. It's 36 longer. Okay. So what is the sum of the 2 numbers? Well, this top number is 48. Bottom number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 12 is 84. So the sum of these 2, 132. Okay. So if you add these, you get 132. $14. They split the ratio. So somebody won a lottery ticket, and they split the ratio 5 to 6. Ashley and Chris. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 6. So somebody got a little bit more. They didn't split it half. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ashley received 500. How much did Chris receive? Well, so 5 to 6. So the new number is 500. That's how much Ashley received. So the total of this 5 boxes is 500. So that's easy. What number can I put in each box? 100. Which means here it's 100. So that means Mr. Chris won $600. Okay. The ratio of boys to girls in all Mrs. class is 4 to 5. For boys, girls, 4 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there's 162 students, how many boys are there? Well, I know that all the boys plus the girls equals 162. Well, how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So 162 divided by 9. So I can find out 162 divided by 9. Is that even possible? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 9 going 16 once. So 9. Subtract 72. Good. 18. So each one is 18. I can put 18. So, and on top, how many boys are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 18 times 4 is, I have no idea. 2, 3, 72. The answer is 72 boys. Remember, take diagrams. Right, 4 more problems. Have time. Okay, so ratio of fertilizer to water is 1 to 2. 1 to 2. The total number of 6 gallons that are used. How much fertilizer, how much water will be used? Well, I know then that these two added, the fertilizer plus the water gives me 6. So what can I put in each of this box to give me a total of 6? It has to be 2. 2, 2, 2 plus 4 plus 2 gives you 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2 gives me 6. Done. How much fertilizer and how much water will be used? Well, 2 fertilizer and 4 water. Pretty pink. Ratio of 1 part pink. So pink and white. 1 part pink. 3 parts white. 1, 2, 3. 12. If 12 gallons of pink will be used, how much pink and how much? Well, if I'm adding this one and these 3 boxes, that have to give me a total of 12. So what number can I put in each of these boxes so I get a total of 12? That has to be 3, because 12 divided by 4 boxes is 3. Yeah. So I can clearly tell that 3 parts pink and then 9 parts white was used to create that pretty pink. 18. Oh, 2 more questions. Ratio of number of Pokemon cards in Patricia's and Mark's is 5 to 2, so Patricia is 5, so let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Mark was 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's what Patricia has, and Mark has these 2, so that's a 5 to 2 ratio. So now it changes because Mark has 14, so I know I'm running out 14 next to the 2 boxes that represent Mark. So what number can go into each of these boxes so I can get 14? It has to be 7, because 14 divided by 2 is 7. So I know that if one box is 7, everybody else is 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So on the top, 7 times 5 is 35. That's what Patricia has. And plus what Mark has, 14. 35 plus 14, 49. Last question. Crates of grapes and strawberries. So grapes is 1. Strawberries is 3. That's your ratio right there, 1 to 3. She ordered 15 crates of strawberries. How many crates of fruit did she order? Well, there's my ratio, 1 to 3. Okay, so that's represented. So now, if this strawberry is 15, that means that each box is what? 5, 5, 5, which makes this a 5. So how many crates of fruits did we order altogether? Well, 15 here plus 5 over here gives me a total of 20. Okay, hope that helped. Done. See ya.